as I check this. Hey guys, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo, where in the last video we went over the disturbingness that is Kenji.
Yep.
And, a chihuahua, or whatever the fuck that thing was. Do you even know what that animal was?
I think that was either like a mouse or a gerbil or something.
After being awoken by a sound, I opened my eyes with a measure of reluctance. Turning my head to the left. Fuck off.
You said reluctance.
Turning my head to the left to find the rain outside sweeps against the windows loudly. Spray after wind-blown spray slashes against the glass, as if trying its hardest to make up for the summer's previous heat. I sit up in the futon, holding my back of my neck to try to subdue the pain from my awkward sleeping position. By all accounts, I should be lamenting the turn in the weather, given that it's our last day here. The events of yesterday refuse to stop flooding my mind, though. Feeling of holding Lily's crying body in my arms, the rush of lust and hormones that flowed through us as we spent the night together. It seems a little futile to try to rationalize everything that happened.
So yeah, if you didn't understand before, sex.
No, snoo.
Fucking whatever.
Snoo. Robo snoo.
Robo snoo.
I got that from Manly Badass Hero. In an attempt to distract myself, I groan and lean over to retrieve my bag without standing. Pulling out one bag after another, I take the daily regimen's worth of pills from their containers and swallow them without further ado.
Yeah, don't forget to take them this time.
It took a surprising short amount of time to get used to swallowing pills without water. That said, I suppose the same thing goes for getting used to living in a school for disabled students. Remembering you, Mako, I become all the more grateful for having the chance to get away, even if it's just the shortest of times. I appreciate the chance to spend time alone with Lily and Hanako, away from the bustle of school life, even considering the latest complications. Never thought I'd say it, but the idea of living away from the city in a nice, tranquil area is an inviting one. The thought that, barely a year ago, would have seemed simply ludicrous. A flash of pink, no doubt Hanako's gown, peeks from around the corner. Realizing I must look like a sight since I've only just woken up, I slap the remaining pills into my mouth and run a hand through my hair.
Shit, where's the microphone? Is that the microphone?
Yeah.
Good morning, Hiso.
Good. I replied to her, completely forgetting that I'm in the middle of swallowing a particularly large pill. Coughing and spluttering, I violently gag on it.
Yeah.
After spluttering loudly and tapping my chest a couple times to force it down, I managed to recover. I'm fine. Sorry, forgot I was swallowing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Sorry, I forgot I was eating. I hold my hand up, gesturing for Hanako to stop. I gagged. It's my fault. Morning, Hanako. She pauses a moment before bowing in reply. Oh, shit. Walking, no, staggering in behind Hanako is the familiar figure of Lily, also dressed in her pajamas. With her eyes full of sleep and hair bed-rackled, she's a sight to behold. Hi, Lily.
Good morning, Isao.
For a while, the silence hangs in the air as neither of us knows what to do. Given what happened last night, we both have more than enough reason to be finding the situation awkward. Just how are we meant to react to meeting each other after something like snoo? The best course of action would probably be to talk to Lily alone to set things in order. And more snoo. I'll start making breakfast. Lily evidently catches on to my train of thought.
I'll help. Hanako, could you set the table?
She nods, her head disappearing into a cupboard as she quickly goes about her
head quickly disappearing into a cupboard.
It just like doesn't even bother opening, just look guys, I found meth! I rub a little more sleep out of my eyes as I wander over to the fridge and take out some milk, and Lily grabs various brightly colored boxes from the lower cupboard to my side.
It's called cereal.
While we make the rather bland-looking meal, whisper somewhat more quietly than usual, knowing Lily's hearing, she won't have any trouble catching what I say. You okay, Lily, after last night? She gives a delicate nod, her expression weak. Though her tiredness surely plays a part, she seems genuinely unsure about what's happening.
Genuinely, goddammit!
Genuinely unsure about what's happened between us, and how to move ahead. I can't say I blame her, considering my feelings are the same. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, Isao. I wasn't thinking straight this morning. I never stopped to consider you or Hanako. And I even went as far as... Snoo.
She's winding herself up with her hands and voice both tightening. I give her a gentle bump and try to lighten up the situation.
Gentle bump,
forest hump.
Don't remind me.
You don't have to apologize. I said I liked you as well, after all.
But I...
As her composure begins to falter, it's become obvious that there's no alternative. Turning to Lily, I gently embrace her tall frame. She offers no resistance at all, thankfully pulling back just from the edge of her emotions. Despite our reassuring embrace lasting only a matter of seconds, I notice Hanako wordlessly watching. Light in her hand hovers inches above the table, her action halted midway by the sight. Oh shit! Explain the snoo. You okay?
No.
The clatter of utensils against plates is the only sound to be heard as we silently eat, whereas before only two of us may have been unsure of ourselves, the entire situation has changed. After weeks of blissful friendship, whiling away the days with shared meals and chatter with little meaning, the relationship of Lily and me, no, that of all of us, has irreversibly changed. I can't just take this. Lily. She solemnly nods, gently laying her spoon on the plate in front of her. Plate? I just realized, aren't they eating cereal?
Maybe?
So does that mean they're eating fucking cereal on plates?
Maybe?
Crystal methos.
They'll fuck you up!
Neither of us knows exactly how we regard each other, let alone how Hanako would view us.
And why we're eating fucking cereal on plates. This might seem abrupt, but I've confessed to Hisao.
For a moment, Hanako's almost looks confused, precisely the reaction I thought she would have. She eventually nods, her spoon still in her mouth as she does, just... This meth is good.
Did you accept?
No. What would have been even better is that if, like, her social anxiety kicked in real quick.
Did you fucking accept, motherfucker?
Like, yo, did you accept, dog?
Did you accept, dog? G.
I did. She gives a smile so large and so earnest I find myself blushing. I think it's the brightest I've ever seen her expression look.
Then I'm happy, motherfucker! I'm really, really happy! I'm sorry for not telling you anything about it before. Things have been...
Hanako shakes her head from side to side empathetically, apparently forgetting in her rush that Lily couldn't possibly notice. She begins fiddling with her fingers, looking a little more nervous than she did before.
To be honest, I began to think you might like each other a while ago. At first I didn't really know what to think about it, but I...
Made bacon.
I thought you were gonna say made babies. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what I almost said completely on accident.
I decided in the end that if my friends are happy, then I'm happy. I was really glad to have another friend like myself. So, you finding love through him is even better, right?
The feeling of relief at her acceptance of our relationship falls over me like a wave. Same happens to Lily, judging by her expression.
Thank you, Mom. I really appreciate you being so understanding.
No problem, dog.
Hey, yo, it's no problem, homie G. Slap,
no,
five, smack that ass!
Lily's voice still sounds slightly apologetic, or at least unsure. This doesn't escape Hanako, who appears lost in thought for a few moments before turning to me.
Isao, do you mind if Lily and I go outside for a bit?
No. Feel free.
Okay.
Yo, dog. Time to tap that ass.
No.
Hanako gets up from her seat, taking Lily's hand and almost dragging her from the table in her excitement. Considering Lily's typically slow and steady pace, Hanako's haste makes her footing awkward as she almost loses her balance a couple times. It's a pretty amusing sight, leaving me wordless as I watch them disappear out the door. It's only now I begin to realize the rain stopped, being replaced by a sky seemingly all the more vivid and bright to make up for the morning's drab gray expanse. For Hanako, this must be a pretty big revelation. Lily and I are the only people she associates with, almost as if we were her parents in her own stead. I suppose that might... The fuck? Why? You're a dumbass. I should bring this one up with them just for fun.
No, it's mine.
Yo, dog, maybe it's mine.
No, it's mine.
Dumbass.
Ow, my face.
I suppose that might be the best way to describe the relationship we share. A father, mother, and daughter, all playing around in our little make-believe family as if it could last forever.
It can't last forever. you something to keep the freaking Hanako in your basement when you leave to school.
Yo, dog, I be making meth. As long as you don't die like my real mother probably did.
Then don't burn the house down, you stupid piece of shit.
It might be just a strange dynamic, and one that certainly can't last for long, but maybe, just this one small moment, it's okay. As I stand from the table and go to join Lily and Hanako in the fields outside, I nod to myself in affirmation. This one small moment of happiness, no matter how brief, will last with me, with all of us, forever. Submerge deep in the hot water, let it drown out. No, I know when it starts, so it'll be fine. I let a drawn-out sigh escape my lips, the feelings of seemingly every muscle in my body relaxing is euphoric. I have no idea how long it's been since I've had a genuine hot bath, but right now, I can hardly be bothered trying to...
GENUINE!
Maybe I'm giving the simple fact that, for once, I get to have a real bath more credit than it's due. The chance just to calm down, allow myself to unwind, and have some time to myself is a welcome one. Hanako, Lily, and I wandered about outside, exploring the extent of the surprisingly large tract of land surrounding the house. Then we spent...
Surprising the house. Fucking Mother Nature's just like, boo! House is like, oh!
And suddenly, house fire. Then we spent the majority of the afternoon resting, watching television, reading, and playing cards. May not have been the most exciting finale to the trip, but such tranquil peacefulness is something to savor. Even after I return to school tomorrow, I think I'll remember this little house in Hokkaido for a long time. I wonder why. It's a pity we only have a couple more hours to spend here before going to get the train back. All I can do is yawn contentedly while I watch the steam slowly rise with the clear water placid surface, my eyes eventually locking onto the ceiling. Our exams are imminent. I've barely studied for all of them. On top of that, I don't even know what I'll do after graduation. Passing exams is all well and good, but to what end? And also now, of all times, I'm getting into a relationship. What the hell am I doing? I guess I shouldn't think like that. What's done is done. Maybe this could... I thought that was a bug for a second. This could be viewed as another aspect of my new life that I'm working on. I enjoy being with Lily, and there's more than life to school than career after all. As I busily attempt to rationalize all that's happened, I hear a series of raps on the door. I quickly pick myself up and sit upright, trying to figure out the source. 3, and no more, no less. Light yet assertive in their tapping, and timed regularly enough to tune a metronome. I'd be extremely surprised if it wasn't me.
May I? We're gonna pause it there. Yeah, we're gonna pause it there, and then we're gonna skip through. Or actually, should we end it?
We should just end it there.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and also feel free to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. It would help us a lot. You noticed. Say Donovan?
Snoo snoo.